All right, let's start here, guys. I want to welcome everybody. This is another Cryptonaires AMA. We are here with the police and thief team. Just want to let you know that this is for educational information purposes only. The information provided today should not replace doing your own research on any project, and none of this should be considered as financial advice. So. Why don't we start? Mr. Blobster and Sixes, why don't you guys introduce yourselves, who you are, and what you do for the Police and Thief Project? Whoever wants to start, don't be shy.
Hello, everybody. Hey.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Very well, very well. Yeah, why don't you tell us about yourself and what brought you to the project and how long you guys been working on it? Just give us a little bit of background on who you are.
Yeah, so we come from the U farm scene, basically, right? We used to run a lot of farms, or we are running a lot of U farms on Avalanche and on Polygon. And what we've looked to do now is foray into the NFT space by incorporating U farm elements to blend that with NFTs to give it a little bit of a mix, so to spice things up a little bit. And here we are with Police and Thief. So we incorporated the Wolf game. We took this Wolf game derivative and kind of looked to upgrade it to make it more interesting, more intuitive, more degen elements added to it, and so far it's been going really well. So yeah.
Fantastic. Sixes, why don't you give a little bit of background on you and what brought you to the project and everything else for everybody, please?
Yeah, so firstly, apologize for my coarse voice. It's been a few days since we released had a good sleep or a proper sleep. Yeah, so yeah, so
it's all good, man.
Yeah. So for our side, right? I started this project with the vision of introducing DeFi into NFT. Yeah. So I mean, because I realized most of the NFTs holders, right? First is the priority of the project is to create utility, correct? Where previously, before all this utility for the NFT is being introduced, usually an NFT project is like, okay, I'll just create 10K profile picture, slap it to you. You mean you hold it, that's yours, bye. Correct? That's how most of the NFT projects are previously. So yeah, we are actually very experienced in DeFi scene. We have a few projects, and as well as we are also developing for protocols, blue chip protocols, which we can't share as is NDA. Yeah. So for this, we tried to use our experience in pooling, or what I say is something whereby in NFT, in this NFT project, you are able to experience DeFi, which is our money laundry, where you are able to use NFT to earn our token, and then using our token to earn blue chip token. Yep.
And you're talking about the loot token, correct?
Yep.
Awesome. And so, how did you guys? Is this fresh code, or did you guys copy the wolf the sheep and wolf game code? How did you guys come up with the project or the idea?
Okay, so wolf game. Me myself, I'm NFT enthusiast. That's all I can say. I've been on the ETH NFT scene for a while. When Wolf Game first came out, I minted a lot. Because for me, as long as the tokenomics is fresh, a concept is fresh, I'm always curious, and I just feel that that's a super good idea. Like, who the hell is able to think of this concept? Correct? It's smart. So, what happened on the Wolf Game original from ETH side is that they have this reentrancy problem, whereby people or the smart programmers are able to exploit it by knowing when the police or the wolf will be on the next mint by doing contract bots. Yeah. So firstly, we saw the issue and we fixed it by doing a double layer RNG where we created a custom seeding where first you do a first round of seeding and then upon a TX, the value of the seed will be randomized again. So it's a double layer of RNG where it is better, I would say, than comparing to using a VRF API. Yeah, so that's what we do to protect the RNG factor.
So yeah, so just so everyone knows, I don't know if everyone got that. So in the previous wolf and sheep game, there was an exploit that people used. They knew when wolves were going to be minted. They sent their transaction with higher gas fees to get those wolves. And so you guys have fixed that issue, so nobody can really cheat or hack the game. Is that correct?
That's correct, and especially when we create double layer plus our contract, no contracts is able to interact with our contracts. So all this stuff is impossible to happen on our end. So the RNG is the pure RNG.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's good. D, you have something?
I was just gonna say, so as a new play to earn NFT project, what drives you as a developer to keep this project on top of the competition out there?
So for this kind of play to earn, as everybody know, the main thing for investors is only one thing: ROI. Correct. So if the ROI for the project is big, if their investments make sense, correct, it's more likely that it will gain organic attractions. That's why what we did at the start was we realized that a lot of folk, or what I say, a lot of team, uses very little liquidity, which means that when the initial harvest or the claim of the token, the price will just tank to a point whereby it might not reverse. So what we did was we added a 400k total LP, 200k USD, and the loot token to create a 400k LP at the start of the game before anything starts. Yeah. So I factor in by calculating whereby the initial investment, the initial claim will tank to a point whereby that's when I will launch the vault to create the buy value instantly to reverse it back up. So
Yeah, that's been really impressive, guys, because I've played several of these games, and usually after the Gen Zero minting is done, the price just tanks. And I have to say, I am a holder of the project. I have about, I think, like 70 or 80 thieves, and I think I have like 10 police. I have to say, I'm very impressed with the price right now. You guys are above 4 cents and holding strong there. I have to say that's very, very impressive in what I have seen in these games.
So yes, I mean, it's a tough grind, I would like to say, because when we first started, people were asking, like, people would doubt that we will put in the 400k LP. People doubt on the vaults, what DeFi into NFT is bullshit. So is this? Yeah, but I'm happy for all the initial followers, especially since they are begging real big right now. Yeah, and the most satisfying thing to me is that seeing this introduction of DeFi into NFT being well received, and of course the strategy works, whereby the vaults are churning good ROIs for everybody. Yeah, and then it reversed. Yeah, so it's going accordingly to plan. Of course, before it reversed, before we launch the vaults, it's all when launch, when vault, but we can't explain it that we know what we are doing. We know when we want to launch the vault. Like it's all it's all part of the plan. Yeah, and we are very thankful for everybody that support us. Because we grow this really organically. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we are
walk us through.
really thankful.
Walk us through the vault. So what is that? Because people are probably going to say, well, what does the vault do? What's its purpose? Can you give us some background on what that is and how that's going to affect the players and what is the value add there?
Okay, so if, for example, right now, if you stick a thief, right, you are churning maybe say 10,000 loot token per day. Yeah.
Yep.
Upon claiming at any point of time, if you wish to claim, the pool is, of course, it's gonna collect the bribe tax from you, 20%. So you are claiming 80%, correct? Usually,
Yep.
what a lot of people do is either they collect the loot token to mint new NFTs to compound, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So our vault gives them another option whereby they can stake the loot token to earn token like AVAX. Like for example, right now we have 4. We have the AVAX vault, we have the Joe vault, we have the Magic Internet Money vault, as well as Time vault. Correct? Yep. So little alpha. After this, there will be one more. After this AM. Yeah.
So we can take instead of so what you guys have done is right. So these games, how they go is everyone's making 10,000 per NFT, and then basically all that sell pressure, right? Everyone's trying to sell and get their money back, but instead you guys have added this vault situation where we can actually stake our loot and get rewarded in other cryptos. Correct?
Yeah, correct. With 0% deposit fee. No bribe tax,
Wow.
no tax.
Yeah, that's
That
great to
was
see.
that was smart, guys. That was really smart. Absolutely. D, you got another question, my friend?
So the yeah, I have one more. The maximum loot supply is 5 billion loot, correct?
Yes, you're correct.
And what happens when the staked NFTs hit this threshold?
Okay, so when would the minting stop, right? Because this have to the supply of loot have to stop somewhere. If not, it will be a Dogecoin.
Right.
No max supply, yeah. So once the max supply of loot is being minted, what will happen to loot is that it will become a Gulf token instantly. So max supply, no one can mint any more new loot token. So we, if most of you have checked our roadmap, we are doing plenty of utility stuff, which I will explain later, to the loot token. Yeah. So loot, we are focusing. After that, we will be focusing on the utility for loot token, which we are currently, as we have our vaults, and we will be starting to roll out more utility for loot, which makes the holder holding a Gulf token where they can utilize it on our future rollouts.
Oh, that's great stuff, man.
So what happens when the minting is over, guys? Like, what is the plan for, I think it's like what, Gen 4, Gen 5? Once that's complete, where do we go from there?
So once that's complete, or upon the total supply of loot is being minted, the first thing is, if you guys saw our vault, we have been trying to tell people that because we are very, very experienced in vaults in DeFi, correct? I believe if I'm not wrong, and I strongly believe that in Avalanche ecosystem as well as Polygon, we are the team that launched the most vault in DeFi farm history. Yeah, so we are very experienced in that. And what we can do is that, imagine right now I see that your profile picture is ARPA, right? What if I tell you are able to stake your ARPA and earn AVAX token?
Wait, walk me through that one more time. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You can do
So
what?
one more time. Right now your ARPA is a JPEG, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a JPEG file. What if I tell you can use this ARPA token of yours to stake in our vault to earn AVAX token, to earn Joe token,
Wow.
to earn, yeah. So
You guys definitely figured out utility for it. That's really strong.
yes.
And so I have a question. So if you were us playing the game, right? And we have our thieves, we have our police. How would you play the game right now? Would you be taking rewards? I mean, like, would you be cashing out? Would you be holding on? Would you be
Okay.
going to the vault? I mean, give us how you would play it. I'm actually very interested.
So what I know is, as usual, start of the game, everybody is like, okay, let me get back my base. Let me get my base. I claim my
Yep.
loot, I sell. I claim my loot, and sell. We expected this. We definitely expected this. That's why we added the 400k LP to be able to hold the price of being dipped. We know this will happen. Everybody knows this will happen, correct? But if we do not do anything, which a lot of folks are, the price will just keep going down and down and down and down, right? Because there's no utility for it. Yep. So that's how a lot of people played it at the start, correct? But how?
Mhm.
What I played is that you see there's bots, correct? Why would I sell my loot token at the bottom when? I'm not saying that most of you would know that the price will reverse, right? Because nobody knows that. But why would I sell my price of the loot token when there is still continuously hints as we are in the Gen 1 phase where they are able to use 20,000 loot to make. So how this tokenomic balance, right, is whereby, okay, for example, right now, the floor of Thief is at 6 AVAX. Yes. So the price of loot is 0.041 right now. So 20k of loot to mint, it's around 8 AVAX. Yes, around there. So you see, so how this thing will balance is that if you can calculate this properly, right? When more people are minting using 8 AVAX, the floor will be sweet because if they do not want to take the risk of 10% chance where their newly minted will get stolen by the police, they will just buy it off the floor, which is cheaper as well. Six AVAX. So what happens to this? The floor will get swept up by new players that do not want to take a risk. So what will happen to floor price? It will go up. Correct? So floor price and token price is in conjunction. They work together. So this is how this thing is balancing. So how would I play the game at the start is I wouldn't sell at the start, correct? Like why? But of course, right now it's Gen 1 phase. Everybody have their own strategy and all this, correct? Nobody believe in us launching vaults and all this. Yeah, but it's all out now. Yeah, so there's a lot of strategy whereby people just go for a police squad where they are just collecting bribes and they can stick and unstick at any point of time. Whereby for Thief itself, you have to collect 20,000 loot to be able to unstick. And to unstick, you have a chance of losing 50% of your loot, all of your loot. 50% chance all of your loot will be stolen by the police, or 50% chance whereby you will escape from the police with all your 20k loot without even paying the 20% tax to the police. So you see, there's a lot of degen factors and all this. There's so much
A lot
strategy
of
that we can
gambling.
talk about. Yeah.
No, that's that's the fun part. So walk us through. So when we mint a new NFT, right? A thief or police. Walk us through, what that looks like. There's a slight chance that it can be stolen by police. Where does the money go? Is it going into, is there a percent going into, a fund for you guys? Is there a percent going into, the vault? I mean, what walk us through where the money is going once we buy and mint.
Okay, so if you buy the loot token, right, it doesn't go to us, right? It goes to the LP. So what happens is when you mint, if you are the unlucky one, 10%, that's not your thing. Your newly minted NFT gets stolen. It goes to the police. It goes to one police. Just out of the whole police state, correct? It would just go to one of them. It's RNG based as well. But for Alpha 8 police, they have a higher percentage out of the police pack. Yeah. So
No,
yes.
that's a pretty good explanation. Yeah, if you have more, please share.
So 20,000 loot. When you buy it, correct, the mint fee does not go to us. It's burned. So that's this burning deflationary token.
Ah, so how
Yeah.
much? Sorry, walk me through how much is burned when we're doing this.
So right now, if you were to mint during Gen 1, it costs you 20,000 loot, right? If you
Mm-hmm.
buy 20,000 loot off the market, you mint it, it's burned.
All of it's burnt?
All of it is burned.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's probably
Yeah.
why it's helping with the price stay up too. That's crazy.
Yes.
D,
Yeah.
did you have any other questions you'd like to ask?
Um, so, people are asking about like phase two and like what that's gonna look like. Where do you see the project, say, within the next 2 to 3 months?
Okay, so phase two, like I say, it's getting more and more expensive to mint, right? Right now it's phase one, and I think we are left with 30% or 20% to sell out phase one. Yeah. So from there, as you guys can see if you guys read our roadmap, what we are doing, remember I told you that we are capable of letting all the NFT collections, creating utility for them, correct? Like for example, taking a scroll down this audience pool, we see so many of you guys hold, with all the NFT that you guys bought using it as your profile picture. Yeah. So what if I'm able to create utility for your NFT collection that you are collecting, like APA? Stake APA to earn AVAX. So how does this work? I'm not sure if most of you are familiar with the Curve Convex project, the Convex project, uh, where projects like Ohm, Frax, and all this project, they want the land itself as well. They buy, uh, they buy the Convex token to hold voting rights, so that they are able to provide bribes and create higher ROI on Curve itself, Curve, on Convex itself and Curve, where they are the biggest stable liquidity in across all DeFi, right? So what we want to do is, for example, every week we will be setting up a vote for NFT projects, say in the FX chain. So what we do is loot holders will be able to vote on which collection they want to be set up. For example, it will be a better of, I can foresee it will be a better of APA, Evexit, and some more collections. So what will happen is, if the collection itself is interested in providing utility to their holders, they will either encourage people to buy loot token, or they themselves will buy loot token to hold majority of the voting rights, so that they are able to have a vote on our system every week. Yeah. While we are the one that is providing the rewards. Yeah.
So you're saying,
No, yep.
Go ahead.
No, D, go. You first, man.
So you're saying we can use any NFTs to stake and earn. Is that correct? Not just
Yes, you are
our.
correct.
Oh wow.
You are correct. But of
Okay.
course, like I say, it's collection basis, right? Like for example, if APA win the majority vote, because we are doing it as a DAO, as a
So
governance
like,
token.
yeah, like the most popular ones, right? Like the popular collections will
Yep.
be implemented.
Yep. Yes.
Nice.
So, yep. So, and only loot holders are able to vote on this. So it's the same concept as the curve convex wall, where on Police and Thief itself, we strive to, like I told everyone since day one, like my vision is to become the NFT staking hub. My vision is to introduce DeFi to the NFT space. So we definitely are working towards that.
Are you guys building an NFT marketplace then, or how is that going to work?
There's a need for NFT marketplace. It's just a vault. It's an APA vault.
Okay.
Other NFT tokens, like for example, if you try your luck in trying to stick in APA vault, it won't work. Only APA token contract itself will be able to stick. Yeah. So it's something like a stake ERC 721 to earn ERC 20.
No, that's cool, man. And before we open it up to the audience, because we do have several questions, people raising their hands. I'm sure people are going to ask, are you guys doing KYC? Have you done a KYC? If you are in the process, can you just walk us through that really quickly before we open it up?
Yeah. Let's go. Just for KYC itself, right? I believe as well, we are the most doxed team in Avalanche and plus Polygon itself, because of our farm. I think we total dox ourselves 7 times with Rug Dog
Wow.
Yeah. So rest assured about the KYC docs thing. We are the highest. We are the most docs team in the DeFi space. Yep.
No,
That's
that's great, guys.
Yeah, that's what
What you
people
got?
like to hear.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, hey, let's start inviting people up, and we'll get some
Yep.
questions from the audience. They always have the
Yep.
good questions. So, guys, as I invite you up, you have to click the little green button on the top of Discord. Yes, there we go. EMZ, what is your question for the team? Okay. Cool. Arvin, what you got? Arvin.
Oh,
All right, cool. We got two interesting people up here. Can't figure out the mic, but it's okay. We'll give them some time. Just go ahead and, raise your hand. I'm gonna invite more people up until these guys figure out what they're doing.
Hey guys,
All right.
can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, hold on. So Arvin was first. Let Arvin, can you speak?
Yeah, I can speak right now. It was difficult to figure out the mic, but I think I have
No
it right
worries.
now.
Hi. What do you got, man?
Yeah, great job, great project. I'm so excited about that. Although I was unlucky today, my second min was stolen by police, but anyway, I'm happy I got this project. If anyone today from this AMA get a one thief, no, it's for me. Just kidding. Yeah, it's a great project. I like the lottery of the game. I might miss it, but to have more investor and more people coming to the project, audit is a great validation for many people. Do you have any plan to audit or KYC or talk to the development team or the team? The other project is we have
So to address that, because we are the most docs team in the DeFi space, right? If you guys want us to, for this project with KYC itself, I can do it immediately. Just paying Rugdog itself. They already have all our particulars and everything. Yeah.
Is that good, Arvin? Did you have another question?
that's exactly
I mean,
perfect.
if you guys want the KYC stamp on the website itself, we can get it up like immediately.
I think it would be perfect. I think it will help lots of people, new investors come in because what happened with the ring and other nodes, and there are lots of fraud in the DeFi space. And yeah, I was lucky to get my initial investment from ring, but I know lots of people and they lost their money from ring, from the train. I don't know. There were so many nodes and they rogged. People are rogged, and it's very difficult to invest on the new project now. But
Yep.
I think it would be perfect.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
If you
Thank you,
And-
Arvin.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, my friend, just head back down to the audience. There's a little button with a person and an arrow. Appreciate you. Crypto
Thank you.
Attract. What you got for us, Crypto Attract? Just got to unmute, my friend.
Hey, how's it
There you
going?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to ask the devs. So, are you guys familiar with the Polyfarm game over on Matic?
yes, we went to check because a lot of people are asking us to check because it's the similar concept, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. If you guys, I understand what you guys are doing after the mint out, but I was wondering if you guys would consider maybe implementing some of the things that they're doing to keep the game going after the initial mint out, like land and adding other
yes.
mechanisms to the game that progress.
Don't worry, because if you guys check out Discord, right, we have a suggestion list. We have definitely a lot of ideas. Even yesterday, we went to have a contract whereby, what if I tell you, your pool list? I believe most of you guys have seen games whereby you can buy an item, and then you upgrade your pool list, and then there's a percentage whereby maybe say it goes from Alpha 7 to Alpha 8. There's also a percentage whereby it goes from your original Alpha 7 where it goes down to Alpha 6.
Yeah, upgrading of metadata is dope. I love that you guys are thinking
Yep.
of that. And yes, I would suggest that you guys like look into that game more and see if there's like any cool things that you guys can implement for it after the mint out. And I love what you guys are doing, and thank you guys for letting me ask a question.
Yep, no problem. Like we appreciate all the ideas and the effort. Yeah, because for us, we always feel this, right? one brain is not stronger than every one of you contributing, sharing ideas. Who knows that we might find an idea that is out of the world, because for us on Solidity developing side, we are very, very experienced. So that's why we can take in wow ideas, as we are very confident in doing up the contracts itself. Yeah. So that's the reason why we want all our community, to share with us crazy ideas or ideas where it makes sense. Yeah. While we are continuously implementing on new mechanism as well.
Awesome. All right, Leroy Jenkins. I'm just kidding. Leroy, you're up, man. What you got?
Leroy. Yo, guys. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, brother. What you got?
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so this is basically to touch on what Crypto Sensei and D said regarding the staking pools. So I don't know the exact figure. I think it's like 2.4 billion. On the white paper, it says when the staking pool reaches 2.4 billion, then the faucet will turn off, right? So
Yes.
basically, with the past 2 days that the project's been going, I can't remember exactly like how long how much had been minted, how much loot had been claimed, but basically the calculation that I did was that at that specific time, the faucet would run out within about maybe 2 months, but that was only with that many NFTs that had been minted. So with the Gen 1s being minted, then the Gen 2s, and then so on and so forth, that's only going to bring the faucet, down. So like the minting, the main, the staking will turn off, right? The rewards will stop. So basically, I think one of all of our concerns is like the longevity of the project, right? So I was wondering if is there a way where you could basically I know you were saying that when someone mints, you burn like 2,000 loot tokens. Could you not recycle those tokens? Yeah, could you not recycle those tokens to put them back into like the stake and rewards, or is there like a way that you can like still make it so like create the longevity, like have a more like longer staking period? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I totally understand what you're saying. So
Yeah.
first to address is recycling of the loot, because right now loot that is used to mint is being burned, right? Yep. If you recycle it and add it back to the faucet, increasing the supply that is initially set, the 2.5 billion loot, correct? This will become inflationary. When something is inflationary, correct, when there isn't a buy pressure on the loot itself, right, what will happen is that the token price will tank. When the token price tank, what happens? Your ROIs drop, the floor drop, correct? It goes hand in hand. Yeah. Why we kept it at 2.5 billion supply is also because if you check our white paper, there's also 2 billion that is in community rewards, where it will be distributed not through staking itself. It will be through other mechanics. Yeah. So
Got you.
yeah. So if we do not have a max supply, yeah, it will just become like Dogecoin, or a farm that never ends but only goes down.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. So with that being said, though, so can we can expect like with the more minting? Would I be right in thinking with the more minting of the NFTs, like as we make our way through the generations, is it going to be there's going to be the deadline of like the claimed rewards, the deadline of like the faucet turning off will come closer and closer because of more people staking their NFTs to claim that? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
Okay. Well, and what? Sorry to bombard you with the questions, but one more thing.
Yep.
You're good, man.
I know you were saying about turning loot into a governance token.
Yep.
Is there any other demand that you could think of like creating for loot? Because I know you were saying like, say you have like these NFT projects that would want to like purchase an amount of loot to have like voting rights to say, okay, we want our NFT to be in a staking pool for that, like for to claim whatever. But you like once you get that, then won't you just see a dump in the token price as soon as they've achieved that vote? Is there any other way you could create demand for loot tokens after the like reward claims?
Okay, so what we will be building is, of course, we told everyone that we are interested in doing on a launchpad, right? Where we will be creating utility for loot, where loot token will be the house token. What we will be able to do is also a casino, because we realize Avalanche itself, on the Avalanche ecosystem itself, there's no casino. Okay. So what we want to do is you are able to use loot to play on this RNG casino that we will be marketing in the Avalanche space as well, being the token chips. Yep.
Okay, that's awesome, man. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Leroy. Appreciate your questions, man.
Cheers,
Have a
guys.
wonderful day.
You too, man.
Drake's Love Baby. Interesting name. What you got for us?
Okay, so hey, I just want to say appreciate what Sixers and Mr. Bolster are doing on the Avalanche network. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of transition from the ETH network to Avalanche, and I feel like they were the first. This is like the first time we're seeing, like they're saying, DeFi and the NFT mechanisms come together, and it's proving to go very well. So congratulations to the both of you. Just a quick question. So it sounds like you guys are trying to take the concept of convex and curve, and also the mechanism of abracadabra money, where you can stake different yield, different digital assets that have yield, like Wi-Fi tokens and whatnot, but in the NFT sense, right, where you're going to have collaborations with other NFT projects on the Avalanche network, have these vaults, and have it turn into a governance token where loot will appreciate in value because these other projects are going to want to send out bribes for the DAO to vote to have the rewards go to their staked NFTs on your protocol. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
So first, I believe that because if you are into the curve convex, then you would understand the bribe and how the DAO token works, right? There's the curve war
Right.
going. Because curve itself is creating so much utility for the project itself, right? Yep. So
Right,
what
right.
we are
I
doing
agree.
is, we are doing it on the NFT space, where projects often have problem with utility itself, correct?
Right.
If they
Yeah,
are
that's
yes, so if they are able to allow their collection to have a vote to earn rewards that they do not have to provide themselves, it's provided by us. Yep, it's instant a utility into that, and being the NFT staking hub itself, if we manage to really succeed in it, correct, instantly collection itself will have the buyers of that collection that newly launched or something would have confidence in
right.
them, right? Because we can verify that they did. They will be having a vote on our side. Yep. So first that's that.
Yeah.
For loot itself, what if I told you that you will be able to farm loot in? I can't say some because there's only two decks
Spoil it,
on
man. What you
Avalanche
got?
right now, right? There's only two decks on Avalanche right now. But what if I tell you guys that you are able to use loot to farm in decks, in the decks in Avalanche ecosystem itself?
No, that's amazing. I mean, like I said, this
So
seems
you
like
guys are the first to hear it.
yeah.
You guys are the first to hear it. Of course, nothing is confirmed until they deploy, right? Yeah.
Right.
So
No, that's like
that
on a
thing.
technical, if you're looking at it from a technical point of view, right, with like deeper understanding of like DeFi and stuff like that. I mean, if what you're saying is true, and I hope it is true because you guys have a track record of success, yeah, I feel like that's going to be very game changing for this protocol on the network. So yeah, I'm extremely bullish. One more quick question. I noticed on the roadmap you guys have a potential idea of giving utility to the loot token with DGen crypto casinos. How firm is the dev team on that? Because that also sounds like a very lucrative thing to add to this network on top of what you're already talking about.
Okay, so we have been in talk with Chainlink itself on the VRF partner. Once it's confirmed, Chainlink will come in as, I wouldn't say a partner, but they will be pushing it. Yeah. So of course, the casino itself is very sensitive issue, right? It's a very sensitive stuff. Whether it will be popular or not, we will not know, correct? But as long as we build it, we try to get traction into being, if you want to gamble, you can gamble it on full incentive using loot. Yeah. So we are
Right,
working
that's
on
awesome.
that, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's awesome. So it sounds
we
like
are in
this
talks
too.
with Chainlink, the Chainlink team as well for the VRF API.
Right, that's awesome. So it sounds like the dev team has two exit strategies. One being, right, the curve finance convex wars mechanism on AVAX with this protocol and NFTs, and also DJing, casinos for all of us that like to just YOLO our life savings and get the Lambos and whatnot. So no, awesome.
Not
Thank you guys
recommended.
for your time. I really appreciate it. I have a lot of confidence in you, and I hope that you guys realize you have an amazing opportunity here with this strong community to,
Yeah,
do something.
definitely. I mean, the community that we did for Police and Thief is amazing because, I mean, as all of you should know, that all this was really done organically. Promotion and everything is really the community. It's all community effort. Yeah. So we trust us when we say that we deeply appreciate the community, pushing for us, helping us, like, so we are scaling it together with the community itself. So we are really thankful for that. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. And one more thing, I'm gonna, just say something before I go. I, might be possible if you want sixes. I don't know if you've checked your DMs, but I live physically, out of the metaverse, very close to one of the creators of or co-founders of the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. So if you think there is any value in, potentially speaking to him or what have you, for any value in a conversation with him at all, like reach out to me, let me know. I'll be more than happy to walk
yeah,
on
yeah.
over his house and ask him if he's interested in
Definitely, man. But please trust us when we say that our DMs are being flooded in this. There's like so many DMs that we can't. Yeah, it just keep
It's
coming
hard.
and
It's
coming.
hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah,
really
it's
hard.
hard. You,
Okay,
know,
guys, I'll
thanks, Drakes. Appreciate you, man.
yeah, no
All
problem.
right, let's
Bye, guys. I appreciate it.
Mater, man. Let's get Haxor. What you got? You have a question for the team here?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, first of all, this is my first NFT project ever. I don't really know how I stumbled upon it. I don't remember, but I'm glad I did because it's been super fun so far. Been very successful, so thank you guys for that.
It's always fun when you're making money.
Hey, for that. But now my main question is just about the Gen Zero NFT that you're giving out. I'm a little confused on how that's working. So I bought a Gen Zero off the secondhand market. Does that mean that I'll still get one, or do you have to mint it?
Okay,
Also, do
so-
people who hold multiple in their wallet get multiple or just one? How is that gonna work?
Okay, so I mean, for this, right? Because like I say, we are actually in designing the 10K PFP collection because, right, like I say, the police and thief art itself, right? Because it's minting and minting and minting and minting, and it's not designed to be a profile picture style, right? That's the reason why we are creating our profile picture style and giving it away to all the Gen Zero holders, not the minters. Yeah. Why? Is because we just want to reward holders more than minters. Reason why, if you mint and you sell, then why would you want to sell when we already told you this news, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay,
we
gotcha.
want,
So it's
yeah,
just a cool little profile picture thing to reward Gen Zero holders.
yes,
Yeah,
correct.
and to represent the project. Absolutely.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
All right, sweet. Thank you, man. That's the only
Thanks,
question I have.
Actor. You have a wonderful day, man. Appreciate you coming
Yeah,
up
you
and
too.
asking a question. Kalamata.
Yeah, sup
What's-
guys. So basically, my question was about the same of Axor. But I wanted to know, you talked earlier about the possibility of staking the NFTs.
Yes.
So would there be any utility of the Gen Zero Special Edition NFT in staking or in the game itself as a third character instead of police or thief? Will there be any utility of this token?
So first, the Gen Zero, I mean the free 10K PFP that we are designing to reward all the Gen Zero, right? Is a token of symbol whereby it's just to commemorate you holding this, and then this is for you. First is you are able to sell in marketplace, definitely, right? Second is it's our own project, right? So when we are creating for Police and Thief, as all you guys are seeing, definitely we will do something on this collection itself, right? Although it's free, we don't want this collection to go to it's just just dumping on the market just to it's a free gift, just yeah. Of course, we will definitely create some utilities for this token for this
And is
PFP.
it one token per holder or one token per Gen Zero NFT?
So it's 1 for 1. So if you hold 5 Gen Zero, you will get 5.
Okay, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for
And
answering the question.
it's all free means. So it's all free means, and then there's rarity and all this as well. Yep.
Okay, do you have an ETA for that, or you don't have any drop date?
So we only announced that we will be starting work yesterday, right? So you guys saw the sneak peek. We are doing it in a very, very fast pace.
Thanks. See you guys.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming up and asking a question. Who we got next? Muhammadi. Sorry, man. I'm bad with those kind of names. What's up? You have a question?
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yes, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, brothers? Yeah, glad that I finally able to talk. So first off, I'm very glad that we got like a really good game. You know what I mean? Because like this is so far this first one after the Wolf game, right? That is legit, all right? Especially because they have staking mechanism of the loot itself, which is like very good. And I have two questions. Like first off, just to make sure, you said that the holders of the Gen Zero will be able to have the separate NFT. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that people who bought Gen Zero will also be able to have this NFT. Am I correct? Not only people who minted it.
Oh no. So we are not rewarding this free mint to the minters who sold. We are rewarding to the holders right now. So we will set a
Yeah.
deadline. We will set a deadline, Gen Zero, we will take a
So
snapshot of who is holding the Gen Zero tokens, and then all this
Yeah.
investors will be eligible.
Yeah.
So people to
Okay.
profit,
Great. So.
Hold on 1 second, really quickly. So for the people that took profit early, they won't be able to qualify for this. Is that what you're?
Yes, you are right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, can you tell us like when will be the snapshot taken?
Definitely we'll be announcing. Definitely, because
Okay, you will announce it in your own Discord. Am I correct?
yes, for sure. And of course, I can let Sensei know as well, so that the crypto honest will be aware of it as well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. I'll make sure to check it. It will be, I guess, like within a couple of days or something, right? Okay. And
Yep.
yeah, and the second question is about the future, right? Like everyone's talking about what will happen in the future after the first phase, let's say like this, right? The first phase of distributing loot tokens, right? So, and you were talking about like more about the loot, how it will be implemented, but then several ways that the loot will be implemented. My question right now is more about the NFTs, like the that are used right now to, let's say, to be staked and to get the loot, right? So what will happen to these NFTs, like both the cops, the police, and the thieves? Like, what will you implement with these NFTs in the future when the second phase will come?
Okay, so right now, I think because you see, this is not a 10K profile picture collection, correct? This is
Yes.
a collection where you keep minting and minting. That while minting, we are burning the token. Yeah. So everyone who are receiving, cops, thieves, correct? So a lot of people are asking us, what will happen to this NFT when everything ends, right? Like when the minting ends and all this. Yep. So of course, you are still able to sell it on the secondary market. That's for sure. Right now, the utility is, I would say, strong, because you are earning, I believe, a very substantial ROI.
Yes.
If you are a thief or a police. Yep. So
Yeah.
right now, what we are trying to incorporate is you. You're able to create use on top of you and on top another you. Like loot, you can use your NFT is able to generate loot. Your loot is able to generate AVAX or whatever. Yeah. So right now we are working towards that, and then of course we will be thinking on, everybody has so much police and thief. The marketplace would be like there will be 50,000 or if we ever reach the full stretch, right? Yep. But of course we will be slowly thinking on, how do we want to reward all these minters or people that are holding this police and thief art right now. Yeah. For now, we got Gen 0 covered, right?
All right, cool. Appreciate your questions, my friend. Six
Yeah,
is
sure.
really for those people that have, because in these games we don't really know what's going to happen, right? So everyone always tries to take profit and get their initial out. I mean, now that you've kind of said that, it kind of, I think almost every single person is probably taking some profit. So can you guys maybe change the snapshot a bit, like for people that are holding today forward? That way most people can participate, or are we already done? Because I know there's probably like 95% of people have already taken profit, just to get some money back. So are those people just all kind of out of luck, or are you guys going to kind of change that a bit? Because realistically, I'm sure there's like 95% of people took profit already.
I think
Definitely.
you misunderstood crypto.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, he was saying that if you minted a Gen Zero and then held it and didn't sell it on the secondary market,
Got
yeah,
it.
he wasn't
Okay.
saying take profit. Period.
Thank you for clarifying that. Cool. All right. So we're still good then. All right. Sweet. I appreciate that. And then Muhammad, did you have another question, man? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
No problem. Yeah, just to clarify, people who bought the Gen Zero and hold it right now and during the snapshot will also be eligible for this NFT. Am I correct? Not only
Yes,
minters.
yes. We would not. So what will happen is that we will take a snapshot of Gen 0 holders.
Yes, yes,
During a
correct.
deadline. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and right now, as far as I understand, talking about the NFTs, right now you don't have like specific plan about what you will do with the NFTs afterwards, right? But you will
Yep.
think about it whenever the second phase will come, something like this, right?
Yes. I mean, you are talking about the Gen 1, Gen 2, all this, right? Yep.
Yeah, I'm talking about the NFTs themselves. Like you got a
Yep.
lot of plans about the loot, but talk about NFTs, you don't have like specific plan. But as far as I understand, you will work on them when the time will come for the second phase. Okay, then.
Yep, because
Thanks a lot. Have a good time. Was love talking to you guys, and I'm pretty bullish about our, let's say, project. All right, because I'm both in the Wolf game and this one, and I'm really I love the fact that there's like legit second collection that can legitimately say that they are successful. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
good for
thank
you guys. Good for you.
Thank you.
Sweet, brother. All right, let's go to Combat Wombat. What's up, my friend?
Hey guys, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and try to at least. First of all, I want to say thank you to all four of you for helping me in a one-on-one capacity. You guys have helped me out a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. I was one of those guys. I was backed up against the wall, and I literally degened the last of my little bit of money into your project after doing an immense amount of research on you guys, and it has paid off. And I just want to say I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah,
OG.
and
You are really the OG. You remember when we started, when we say we are going to add 400,000 LP, we are incorporating DeFi into NFT. There's no one that believe in all this.
yeah, like I've been in the Discord since there was like I think there's like 200 people, something like that. And I really appreciate you guys. You guys are an awesome team. My first question is to you sixes. Are you human? Because your dev abilities are amazing. I will say something in chat, just mention something in chat, and you'll be like, "Yeah, hold on 1 second," and then you'll come back 2 hours later, and what I mentioned plus 3 other things have been added, and that and the lack of sleep. I'm pretty sure you're superhuman, man.
Trust me when I say this. I really need a proper sleep. My body is I can't take it anymore. And you guys can hear that, my voice is coarse and all this. So maybe tonight I will be really taking a rest.
Will you though? You'll say that, and then you'll be like, "All right, guys, I'm logging off. I'm going to sleep." And I'll tell you bye. And then 3 hours later, you're posting it again, and I'll just be like, "Bro, go to sleep, man." But like I said, I didn't. I don't have any questions really on any of the technical stuff. You guys have are masterclassed every turn of this, and I just more or less wanted to tell you in person that I really appreciate what you're doing and this opportunity that you've given me. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'm look forward to the future.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Combat. You have a wonderful day, my friend. Always a pleasure. Zippy, what's up, Zippy? Just gotta unmute, my friend. All right, well, while you figure that out, Cecil, what's up, Cecil?
Hey, what's up, guys? You get right straight to it. We all love you guys right now. So that's how do we keep it? What's the plan to keep the train rolling? I'm addicted to the game, dude. I love the game. My focus is on the game. What happens when the game is over? Wait, what is there going to be a phase 2? And if there's going to be a phase 2, is there going to be like a rollover where we can burn our NFTs that we had in phase 1 to generate like mega steroid pop phase 2 mints or something to get the phase 2 going? And it will be like a rinse and repeat where you start at Gen 0, phase 2, and then and we keep this train rolling? What's the plan?
So right now, because my mind can't think right now because of the lack of rest, but we are still in the day 5 of this project, right? Of course, definitely we will be looking into, after we implement all the mechanism, creating something more innovative, changing mechanism, making it more fun, more degen. And then of course we will be looking into, do we want a season 2? Do we want? So you would definitely be looking into this kind of options, definitely.
I think I'm going to speak for everyone when we want a season 2. Everybody wants a season 2. Absolutely. Absolutely. Season 2. Let's go, baby.
Nice, brother. Appreciate you, Cecil. You have a wonderful day, my friend. Thanks for asking questions. Let's go to BK Gordo. What's up, BK Gordo?
Hey, how you guys doing? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I have a question. 'Cause I'm really confused and I don't understand. Maybe because I'm a DJ, but what happens like when the loot finishes? Because right now, currently, our NFTs are generating loot because we're staking them,
BK,
right?
your connection's really bad, my friend. We can't really understand you. Can you maybe reposition where you are and try again?
Yeah, because I'm in Taiwan. So can you hear me now or no?
Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
What's up?
okay.
Thanks, man.
So I'm a little confused about this. Maybe you guys answer. I just don't understand. So basically, right now we're staking NFTs to earn loot, correct? Now, there you guys are saying that at the end that will stop our NFTs will stop earning loot. Now, I see that you have another plan, but so our entities we have now, are we going to be able to stake them to earn whatever you guys have planned in the future? Because we won't be able to earn loot anymore because the threshold finished.
Yeah, so
Um,
you see the threshold for staking on the high session is 2.4 billion, right? If you check our white paper, there's 2 billion in community rewards, which we will be using it to to let you guys churn loot in a different way.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Yeah,
So, see,
yeah,
that's what I was confused about. So basically, it's like we won't be able to earn loot, but maybe we can pick it to something else like AVAX and we can just stake our
yeah,
NFTs to earn that.
yeah.
Oh, okay. You see, I appreciate. Okay, thank you so much. That's all I had. I was just really confused about that.
Thanks, BK. Appreciate your
Mhm.
question, man, and you coming up. Zippy, did we figure out your stuff, man? Can you ask a question?
Yeah, I got it.
Woohoo! What you got?
Hey, I just wanted to say, Sixers and Mr. Bolster, thank you so much for an incredible project. You guys have done excellent work so far. And yeah, I know you guys are working crazy hours and not sleeping much at all. So really, I just wanted to check in and make sure you guys are actually looking after yourselves. And also ask, on behalf of the community, it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? Like, what can we do to support you guys? Like, what help do you guys need right now?
Okay,
Great
so
question.
I just need you guys. If you have any crazy ideas, just leave it in the suggestion. Like I say, you can go as crazy as you are. We are very confident in doing the solidity contract for it if it makes sense. Correct. Second is, all these newcomers coming in, right? They might be clueless. Like, for example, there is one guy that keeps spamming my DM. Like, I received 100 message from him. Say where is my NFT, but he did not know that his NFT. He was the unlucky guy that he minted, and he minted a police, and it got stolen by a police. So I need you guys, to help me address all these, newcomers queries and all this, because the chat in general chat itself is flooding like crazy. So there's like, while we are developing and all this, we might not have enough time to cater to all these questions coming in all at once.
Yeah, there's a newcomer channel in the Discord, and I've been trying to help in that as well. So I'll keep up with that. But yeah, I think everyone would be very willing to help out. So anything you guys need, just sing out. But overall, fantastic work, and take some rest, and let's keep going.
Thank you, Zippy. Appreciate you. Hey, real quick, Sixes and Mr. Bolster, we have still probably about 70 questions. You guys still have some time to answer all these questions? Just want to make sure you. I know you're tired, Sixes, but I really think the community is getting a lot out of this, and so yeah, let's get these questions and we'll be good. So Leroy, you're back, man. What you got, Leroy?
Yo, Sensei, thank you for throwing me back up here, man.
It's all good, brother. What you got?
Yeah, so basically, because I was focused on the longevity of the project, but I also wanted to talk about what we've got going on now. Like the previous guy that was here, like I'm really enjoying the game as well. And I think it would be really cool to have like more things incorporated, like I know you've got like the vault, but like stuff like I know in the Discord chat there was like talks of like either casinos, prisons, maybe like police cars, police dogs, like to help police arrest more thieves, so on and so forth. I was wondering, and yeah, like by no means I like expect this overnight. I know you working so hard, but I'm just wondering, is there any possibility of that? And when at what timescale could we expect to actually see some of those being incorporated into the game?
Okay, so for example, Ramble, if you guys saw, as I took an idea whereby you're able to upgrade your police by using loot to buy bribe, and then upgrading your police, maybe take a chance your police from Alpha 7 to Alpha 8, and then there's a chance whereby it goes from Alpha 7 down to Alpha 6. So the contract itself is completed yesterday, just maybe in one day. Yeah. So just keep the suggestion coming. If it makes sense, you can rest assured that we will deliver. Yeah. If of course if the suggestion makes sense, right? Yeah. And the idea is smart. Yeah. We would definitely take it. Yeah. And we're looking into incorporating it very fast. Like it is just, the game only started like 2 days. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow you are able to see the upgrade function. You are able to see. Yeah. So let's just keep the ideas coming.
Yeah, 100%. And I think, like Zippy said as well, also look after yourself, man. You're working hard. And just one more question, just to slip in there quickly. With is there like, and I know you said about the casino in the future. Is there any like thoughts about incorporating a casino into the game before obviously the minting ends? Because I know a few people were mentioning, like, in the Discord, if you incorporated a casino or any kind of mechanism like that where you could lock up people's loot tokens for them to gain or like burn their loot tokens, it would also help with the price, or propel the price, or even stabilize the price. Is there any ideas of that?
Yeah, so definitely we will be looking into developing it, right? As right now we are in talk with Chainlink for the VRF itself. Once everything is confirmed, then we are able to start developing on it. And rest assured, because when we develop things fast. That's all I can tell you guys. Yeah. So don't worry about it. There's right now loot burning mechanism is strong, right? With 20,000 loot being burned every time there's a new mint. Yeah, of course there will be more burning to hold the price. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And Crypto Sensei, thank you for having me. Sixes, thank you so much for all the work you've done, man. I think I speak for everyone here I say you're really changing some people's lives here, man. There's like some people from like third world countries that are probably playing this game and making what they earn in a month.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
you're absolutely right, man.
Absolutely insane.
Thank you, Leroy. I appreciate you, man. You have a really
No,
good day.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, man.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Ask AI. What's up, Ask AI? What you got?
Yo, morning, even afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can. What you got, my friend?
Perfect. I definitely want to say thank you guys for this new NFT platform here. It's amazing. I remember when the community was like 300 people and I jumped in. I thought it was going to be like another rug because there was a ton going on. Going to keep it super short. So maybe I missed this because I'm working and just trying to be a DGen and do both at the same time. But for the profile picture NFTs that you're going to be sending to the Gen Z holders or Zero holders, what's the utility on that? Is it just something that we have, or are we going to be able to stake it, or is it just something that we could be able to sell on the NFT trade?
Yeah. So first, whatever you just said, everything will be. That's the utility. Yeah. So everything that you just said will definitely be the utility for this NFT. Yeah. Of course, like I said, this NFT itself is a token of appreciation for all the Gen 0 holders, right? So, yeah. So, of course, with it being, even if it's a token of appreciation, we will also be creating utilities on it. Of course, it's not that big of a utility like, minting a police and thief right now, right? Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much again. Amazing project. Very excited to see what's going to come in the next couple months and weeks. And then kind of like a follow-up question. If you guys were just to estimate in terms of like the staking and the printing of loot printing goes burr, but how long or how many more days or weeks or months do you think that the faucet is going to continue to drip?
Why not? I tell you this. We will send a calculation in our chat, so you guys can have take a look at our Excel sheet where we did all the calculations. It will be easier to understand, because it's hard to explain maths as in mathematics right now over in the live call. I'll just do our Excel. Yeah.
Just an estimation would be great, but thank you so much again, and looking forward to the continued projects you guys do, and feel free to let us know if you guys do another one, because this has been probably my most profitable DGen play. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Tas. And so, hey, just real quick, guys. I know there's a lot of people here that aren't a part of the Cryptonaires community. This is what we kind of do, guys. We provide crypto information, and we've been talking about the project before it launched. And so, we find projects like this every single day, and we have a lot of solid content. So feel free to check out our website if you guys want to. But let's go to Stav. Stav, what you got, Stav?
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
So, first of all, thank you for providing this space. I just have two quick questions. The first one is, so we have 2.4 billion, let's say, rewards for staking. I was wondering if you could share with us how many of that supply has already been given out to stakers.
Right now, let me check. Give me a second. Total claim amount, if you can check on our dashboard itself on the game stats, it's
178 million.
Yeah. Sorry, 178 million.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is, once the staking rewards are done, I see on your website that you and the team are going to be getting 600 million tokens, and I was wondering if you guys have a vesting schedule for that supply, or if you can just sell it right away if you decide to do so.
So, actually, I want to share this with you guys. What if I tell you that I will be burning the whole 600 million?
Oh, well, I'll be holding on to my loot until you do, because that's gonna skyrocket the price.
Please don't share it, because this is part of our plan.
You just shared it with the world, though.
This is just for crypto honest.
That's $24 million, guys. Just if you're working on the math right now, what that is. So that's incredible. So you guys are really gonna burn that 24 gone?
I mean, a lot of you here saw what we did, right? When we say something, we will just execute. Yeah. So.
Wow. Damn, Sixes, I like you so much, man. Here, you time, my friend. That's a very noble thing to do. That's really gonna help out the project, and it's gonna help out all the holders and players.
Yeah, because
that's huge.
Yeah.
It's our vision at the start when we create this is really to introduce DeFi to NFT and really try to become the NFT staking hub, where NFT in the future on AVAX ecosystem, we create the utility for them. But of course, there's so much rock on other NFT projects, right? There's so much bad apples, yeah. But of course, they are the one that started out small, trying to create utility and all this, and getting the pressure from the community. Yeah, of course, if our NFT is taking up, we might be able to provide the solution for them.
Awesome, brother. Awesome.
That's amazing.
Stab,
Thank you.
Yeah, you have any more? You good, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, you have a good day, my friend. D1 DC. What you got, D1 DC? Just gotta click unmute, my friend, and we can hear you. Martino, why don't you go while D1 DC is figuring out how to unmute? Can you unmute and ask your question, please?
Hi, man. Actually, just thank you for having me. Actually, you just answered my questions about the faucet and the supply. But I do have like a tiny question. Probably you guys already answered it. It's about getting a freshly minted thief or police getting stolen. Is it only while minting, or can it happen while unstaking as well, just like the Wolf game?
Okay, so for this, right? Gen 1 being stolen will only happen during minting. So you only have the chance of your NFT being stolen when you mint something. Yep. So be it if it's a police or not, because we have stats that there is this one guy so unlucky. Alpha 8 police that is going at the floor of, I think, I'm not sure what's the floor now. I think it's 60 AVEX or something.
50, 60 AVEX now, I think.
It's stolen. It's stolen. Yeah. So NFT stealing is only on the minting. When you unstick your thief with 20,000 loot, right? You only have you will only have a chance to lose all your loots, but your NFT will be out safely.
Okay, yeah. That's cool. Actually, is there any plans to, for example, giving like different ranks to thieves, like you have for police? This way, maybe you can get more loot. Maybe having the loot thing, not just a constant 10K per day. Maybe it can vary in that way depending on your on your rank.
So for this, why we did not do this is because it will become a play to win game where you know, there's projects where you just get the highest loot per minute, you will be the winner. Correct? And it's all the rush to the end, you know. Just be the highest. You are generating more loots than others, and you will end up being the highest. Yeah, that's why there's a balance between the thief. What we can incorporate in the thief side is that there's an idea whereby you can join up with other thief, correct, by providing your current stake, current chunked loot, combine it, and then you guys have a gang war with another gang that was combined. 50-50 flip, the winner gets all the loot from the another gang. 5% per.
Damn. You guys are really turning it into a gambling session. Love it.
Of course, you have to pay the tax to the police.
Yeah.
You still have to pay the tax to the police. Yeah.
That's
all right, Martino. You good? You done, my friend?
Yeah, that's all for me, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, man. Have a wonderful day. You take care. Ranger, I know you've been waiting a really long time to hit that green button, so why don't you go first?
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Yeah, so I just want to say that I saw the CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko listing today, and I was wondering like if you have plans to list on small and big exchanges in the future, of course.
Exchanges, of course. It's we slowly get to the DEX first, and I don't know how big this thing can go, right? Like So being on exchange is, it's a dream for every project, right? But of course, depending on your skill, right, of the project. Right now, we are a NFT pay to earn game. Yeah, we are not a blue chip protocol. We are not a big protocol. So, getting listed on exchange itself is maybe in the future, if we really made it there, then can think about this. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Ranger. Thank you so much for your question. Anna C. Oh, you have another one? I'm sorry, man. Didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
not
you.
a question. It's just like a crazy suggestion.
Okay, we like crazy suggestions. What do you got?
Yeah, it's like it's in making NFTs like land, but not land, like making a prison where you can put the thieves that that the police got, and you get an extra like 10% for hold in the prison, for example. If you know what I'm saying.
Sorry, can you reply again? As in, can you?
Yeah, sure.
One more time, my friend.
Yeah, okay. So my suggestion is like making lands, but not exactly lands, like owning a prison. Like you can mint prison.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, prison. And you can put thieves that you caught, that the police caught, and you get an extra like 5 or 10% for owning the prison.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be interesting.
Sounds like a fun.
Yeah.
Just
That's all I
leave your
have.
idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. Leave your idea in
Thank
the suggestion channel.
Okay, thank you.
Trust
Thank
us
you,
that
my friend.
we do take a look. We do run through the ideas in the suggestion channel. Yeah.
Awesome. Anna C, what do you got, Anna C?
Hey guys, so thank you. This has been so much fun and already got rent covered for the next few months. I've got one question and one suggestion. My question is about Thieves. So right now, I understand thief traits don't really matter. They're all the same. Do you anticipate that thief traits will matter in the future? And also, Gen 0 versus Gen 1, 2, will that matter for thieves?
For Thief itself, it's the same because, like I say, we don't want to create a game whereby there's ranking in Thief, and then the whales will just buy the higher rank, or increase their emission, whereby they are generating faster loot than everybody. It's just going to be a dump fest. It's just rush to dump. You get what I mean? Turning faster than others and rush to dump. So Thief itself will always have the same utility for this. Yeah. But looking to implement mechanism for the Thief side, yeah, we are definitely looking into
Awesome. Thanks, Sixes. So my suggestion would be, can we get some female cops and some female thieves?
Hey, amen. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Thank
Female.
you, Anna.
Yeah.
There's our fault. Yeah, there's no lady cop. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to change that, guys. I mean, we gotta be gender neutral here with our games. So we want to see some women police, and we want to see those gangster women thieves. I think you guys could do something for it. So that's a great suggestion.
That's the hardest question in this AMA so far. Yeah, that caught me off. That definitely caught me off guard. Yeah.
It's just a suggestion, man. Keep it up. This is awesome. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna. That was probably one of my today. Thank you so much. Jufua1. I probably said that. What you got?
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear you, my friend.
All right. I just wanted to thank everybody who was involved in hosting this platform. It's amazing. I'm glad for you guys. I have one question for Sixes. Sixes, in regards to like your development history, could you go into like more of your background and how you got into like developing smart contracts? I just find that very interesting how you were able to, just make and create this game with the team, and I just wanted to know like your experience.
So I mean, there's some NDA stuff that we can't reveal because we are the lead development for some blue chip protocols as well as a blockchain itself. We are I can't say much, yeah, but of course solidity itself is a real challenge at the start, yeah. But crypto is so amazing, right? You can create anything. You can create a lot of things. You can innovate and launching it, sharing to others. If you fail, we will just start again, creating better stuff. There's there's like so many unlimited innovations out there in the market. Like, who knows, next week there's a better game out there, correct? And we always hold respect to developers or teams that creates fun stuff, new stuff, interesting stuff. Yeah, because we know the real struggle of being of launching a project itself. Facing the community. When the price go up, definitely we are the hero, right? But nothing goes up just like this. There's swing traders. There's so much stuff that you have to factor in. Yeah. So it's been a very, very interesting and fun journey in the crypto space, although we have several projects in the market. Yeah, but for those that wants to follow us on our next venture, our other ventures, yeah, you can always let us know, or just be in the community. Yeah, we will definitely review more stuff, or what's coming in the way, what will we be doing, and what are we creating.
Gotcha. That's great. Thank you for the information. I respect the NDA. I was just wondering about, if you maybe went to college or like you just studied like some things on YouTube to get better at, creating smart contracts.
Oh yeah. So we do not come from at the start, we do not learn Solidity. Yeah, we pick up Solidity ourselves, but we have experience in other coding languages. and we find the transition into being a blockchain development team.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Sixes.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man. You have a good day.
All right, you guys.
And then when you guys are done talking, you just want to click that little person that says move back down to audience. That way we can get more people up on stage. I'd appreciate it. DGen Ape, what you got for us?
All right, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, my friend.
All right, man. Thanks for having this MA, man. Appreciate
Absolutely.
that. I was very skeptical of the team. I saw on YouTube one guy. It wasn't an emergency. He said he was supposed to be on vacation, but then he just posted this police and thieves out NFTs, and I saw online. He said, oh shit, I might just go ape in, you know. So that's why I didn't do any research at all. But it turns out it was good.
That is not the way we do this, my friend. You got to redo that research. That is important.
Yeah, I kind of just buy the rumor, but it turns out so I'm good. So my question is, so I saw the on the white papers it said that once we are no longer being able to generate a loot with our NFTs, which is 2. Will for the NFTs that we staked, just automatically unstake by itself, or just gonna stay like that, since it did say on the thief that thieves and police, it must be staked like worth 2 days worth of loot in order to unstake it. So how does that work?
So you're actually cutting off while you were.
I think he's asking like when the staking is over, right? And then what do? Do we unstake our at that point? They automatically. That's what.
Oh yes.
Oh, so it'll be automatic.
I don't know. Maybe we can just create a button and you guys can just
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, yep.
Appreciate that. You good, DGen? Is that it?
Yep, I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Awesome, brother. Head back down. Appreciate you. Drake's Love Baby, you're back. What you got?
Hey, so well, yeah, sorry about that. I'm being a degenerate and working from home while listening to this AMA. Just a quick question for the developers. Is there any plans, to add a certificate of audit to the main web page and make access to the KYC for you guys easier for new investors, so they can have that peace of mind? And it's harder for bad actors coming from outside communities to create FUD. Is there any plans for that as of now?
Okay, so for our farms, our other projects, our previous projects, right? The codes are audited, the board contracts are all audited by Paladin. But if you guys really want the KYC badge, I'll just put it up on the website itself. So it's easier, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like the community here, obviously, the ones that we've been here since Gen Zero, which was only a few days ago, right, when 10,000 was hit relatively quickly. We have the experience of you guys, and you obviously deliver on what you say, but newer investors can be more skeptical, and I feel like having that information, ease of access for them would help in the long run, if that makes sense.
No worries. Otherwise, we can just create a Discord channel and just list the things that is the KYC information. Yeah, because the reason why we didn't want to slap the badge, the KYC badge, just on the website is, it's destroying my look and feel for my website, right? So
that's right. That's right. It's got to be on brand. Exactly.
I just want it to look clean, like it's just.
No, I hear you.
So no worries.
Awesome. Well,
I'll definitely create a channel.
Yeah,
to
maybe on the
address
Discord
KYC.
channel, like you said, because
I
said, you got to keep that website very on brand, and you got to keep the energy good. But yeah, thanks Sixes. Thanks you guys for hosting it. I'll let you go.
Thanks, brother. You have a good day. Dr. D in the house. What do you got, Doctor?
Hey, what's good? Can you hear me?
What's good, brother? What you got?
Awesome. So my question is this, right? I'll just jump straight to it. Is in about 2,500 mints, the price is going to double to 40K, right? So that means I guess the barrier to entry for new people to mint is going to be higher. So I mean, that's going to kind of create a little less demand, right? So how are you going to combat that? Because then the sell pressure is going to maybe counterbalance that, no?
Okay, so what we see is that, of course, continuously marketing will be done. Right now, we spend around 60 to 80K on marketing itself, because we are our web banner, advertising banner are on most of the paid marketing platforms. So of course we will continuously market this. The reason why we the prices like this is because it will earn more tokens as things go on, and as well as to encourage Gen 1 to start minting and then before the price gets up. So stats would be the successful wolf game fork always cross the Gen 2 mark. Yeah. Even during the 40,000 loot, the min was still goes on. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Did that answer your question?
I guess just my thought was, a lot of people are going to be priced out. Like, I mean, 40K for a mint, right?
Yep. This also makes the floor stronger, right? If you think about this. Yep.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, Doctor, appreciate you. I want to go to Telmo. Telmo's a member here, so I want to give him first. You got Telmo. Just gotta unmute, Tel. All right, well, we'll go to Luke. Luke, L-U-U-K. What's up, Luke?
Bro, hey man, nice to be here. Yeah, I got a question to you, Crypto Sensei. I noticed your voice sounds really familiar to me.
Okay.
And I'll not dox you here, but are you in more than this project, like different nodes?
I'm in like 200 projects. My real name is Robert Doyle. My community knows who I am. I can send you my LinkedIn if you want. I'm not a hidden figure.
Ah, okay. So you're also in Thor?
I'm in Thor. Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. Well, I was just wondering, like, I'm hearing you speak in different venues, so I was like, okay, this guy probably knows
I
what
get
he's doing.
around, man. All I do is
Cool.
crypto, so I'm pretty much everywhere. But yeah, man, send me a DM if you want. No problem,
Cool.
dude.
Nice to meet you, man. Good luck with the project. I invested, so let's see how it goes.
Pleasure, man. You have a wonderful day. Nice to chat with you.
You too, bro.
Telmo,
Bye.
did you figure out how to unmute, my friend? Telmo, you're killing me. Okay, Satori.
I think Telmo said he couldn't activate his mic or something like that.
Oh, it's all good. Satori, what you got? We have
Um,
questions after this, and we're done. What you got?
all right. So you guys hear me or?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm the mod from the Discord of Police and Thief. Yeah, I'm Baji. So I don't really have a question because I'm part of the team, kind of. Yeah, been supporting this project from day one. But I just really want to, thank our initial investors, the early believers, our community, and above all, Success and Bolster, because these guys are literally machines. At this point, I just cannot emphasize enough on this. I mean, if we give them an idea, they just code it out in like 4 hours, literally. Like, who the fuck can even do that? I don't know, man. I'm in awe of it. I'm in awe of this team, to be honest, and proud to be a part. And I really want to thank our initial supporters like Kar. Then we have XRP Josh. Then we have this Ailraid guy, Send Nodes, and other guys who've been Zippy, who've been really helping solve the doubts of newcomers, who've been helping us to, keep things under control, because this thing right now is very crazy and like not manageable for a smaller team like us. So thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for believing in us, and we'll keep over delivering. And thank you, Success and Bolster. Thank you.
Thank you, Satori. That's really nice. Yeah, I mean the community. I think you guys have a very strong and a community that's very behind you guys, and they want you guys to succeed. So it's really nice to see. Telmo, you got to keep figuring out that mic. But Bubba, I'm sorry, Bubba, what you got, Bubba?
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, man. I'm tuning into the spaces pretty late, bro. I got off work. I don't know if y'all have already answering any questions on this or not, but I see y'all saying y'all are planning on opening up a casino with a bunch of mini games and stuff, and I think that is an awesome idea and will definitely lengthen the long-term play of the project. I was wondering if y'all had an estimate on when y'all would implement that.
No, okay. So this has been addressed. So just to repeat this, we talk with Chainlink because we need the Chainlink VRF. Yeah. So we are in talk with them, and as soon as it's being settled, we will start on implementing the RNG games. But of course, like say, there's no guarantee whether the casino is being well received, right? Yeah. So, but definitely we will be looking into developing it once we got a confirmation from the Chainlink side.
Awesome. Bubba, does that answer your
question? Yeah, it answers my question. Yeah. I just want to say y'all doing a badass job. Definitely, I'm seeing a lot more updates and interaction from the devs on this team than I have on any other DeFi project that I've been involved in. So good job on that. Y'all are doing a badass job. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean it's heartwarming to hear this. Yeah.
Absolutely. Keep up the good work.
Awesome.
Yeah, answered all my questions. Have a good one.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you asking that. Well, we went through all the questions. I know the experience for us all. There was a ton of alpha info in this AMA. I just want to say, Sixes, Mr. Bolster, you guys are doing a fantastic job. You have a whole community behind you, just creating something very special here, and we're thankful to be a part of it. And it's nice to make money and have fun while we're doing it, and so we really appreciate that. Did you guys have anything you wanted to say in closing to the community? Any other alpha you'd like to drop for us?
I mean, we are trying our best out here, but of course, definitely tonight I will be sleeping. That's for sure. Like I can't. Yeah. So I'll be away. Yeah, but we'll be back with more news tomorrow. Yeah, but definitely we are in talks with some big things that might happen. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, and of course, you guys received the alpha where we decided, fuck it, let's just do this for just to let the vision being well received, which is the introduction of DeFi into NFT. Yeah, and NFT staking hub for the AVAX ecosystem. I mean, that's the reason why we started this project. Yeah.
Awesome. And then we did have one last question. Someone raised their hand, so I wanted to get his question because we like to get everybody's questions in. That's what we do around here. Dipseed, what you got, Dipseed?
Hey, real quick, everybody. Sorry about that. I'm actually about to get on a plane, and I just wanted to ask real quick. You probably guys already talked about this. What are the percentages of being able to catch a thief if you have a cop?
Sixes, did you hear him? He said, what is the percentage if you have a cop of stealing a thief?
Oh, I can't. I
totally didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So we didn't.
Oh, it's okay. He asked,
sorry,
what is the percentage? He asked, what is the percentage of a police stealing a thief in the mint? That's what he was asking. Is it like, isn't it 10% or something?
So how does this work? Is like, for example, there's 10% chance when you mint, right? The 10% chance is that your NFT will be stolen. So it will be given to a lucky police, correct? And it's also RNG based, but it's based on percentage, where Alpha of 8 will have a higher percentage than Alpha 7, and Alpha 6, and Alpha 5. Yeah. So this is how it goes. Like, it's just the RNG with a higher percentage. Yeah. But if you were to ask, I mean, if the question was what's the percentage, right? It's 10% that a newly minted NFT will get stolen. Be it if it's a thief or a police. Yeah. You might get your police, if you're lucky, minting a police, but you're unlucky as well, you lost the police. Yeah.
All right, I think that answered his question.
Thank you, everybody. You guys are doing great project, and keep up the good work. Also, are you guys going to post this online so we can re-listen to it if we missed it?
You're cutting out a little bit.
Of course we are. We're gonna edit the video, and that'll come out probably later this afternoon. I got to talk to my social media guy that's recording it. We'll get it out for you as soon as possible. Okay, my friend.
Thank you so much. And Sixes, you guys are doing great. Great job, guys. Thank you.
That sounds good.
Hey man, have a safe flight. Make sure to wipe down your seat or whatever. Wear your mask and stuff. So be careful.
Well,
All right,
thank
guys. Well, we appreciate you sixes, Mr. Bolster. You guys have a fantastic project. We look forward to having you guys back when we got some updates and maybe the next phase of the game. And you guys just have a blessed day. And we really appreciate you coming on into the community and providing all this knowledge on your project. Really do appreciate you.
The pleasure's all
Thank you
ours,
so much.
Sensei Andy. Thank
Yep.
you so much for hosting us. And we just wanted to say thank you again for the community as well, for all the support. It really means a lot to us. And, we look forward to the next phases that are upcoming as well. So looking forward to that.
Absolutely. Keep up the good vibes, everybody. Sixes, did you want to say anything in closing, my friend?
Oh no, I'm just wanting to apologize of this. If I sound
Go
tired
get
or
some
if
rest,
I,
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
if my voice is hoarse.
you've created something very special here. You guys, your whole community has, and everyone's behind you. I think everybody wants you to go get some sleep, man. Get some rest. You've done a fantastic job, and thank you so much for what you guys have done, and we look forward to participating in the future.
Yep, thank you so much, guys.
All right, and then thank you, D-Mork. Always appreciate you helping me with these things, man. All right,
No
guys.
problem.
Have a wonderful day, everybody. Appreciate you staying and listening to all the way through.
Cheers, guys. Have a good day.
All right, guys.
Okay.